I have practically pleaded with you all throughout the last 8 months or so to pay attention to the Atlanta Hawks. I know they are rebuilding, and sometimes we have to wait until a team wins before they get our attention. But even with this team going 14-20 in their first 3-4 games and turning around and firing their head coach, you could tell as they were starting to get their players back that something was happening. And since April 1st, the Atlanta Hawks have been the best team in the NBA, or at least they have the best record. Now they are tied with Philadelphia at 1 game apiece in the Eastern Conference semifinals and head back to Atlanta for Game 3 of that series on Friday night. They won big on Sunday. Well, they had a big lead, and then they won by 4 points. And then they were down big on Tuesday night in Game 2 and battled back to take the lead, and then kind of lost the lead again and lost by a pretty good margin to Philadelphia. Look, this is going to be a very tough series. The Sixers are the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference for a reason. They have one of the game's best players in Joel Embiid, who is a 7-foot center who can shoot. And we know that even with a slightly torn meniscus, Mr. Embiid is doing very well so far. He had a monster game on Tuesday, and the Hawks probably deep down inside wish that he would not be at 100%, but even not being at 100%, he's still very, very good. The Sixers also have Tobias Harris, they have Ben Simmons, they have Curry, they have several good shooters. This is a good Sixers team. There was a reason they won 49 games in the regular season out of only 72 being played. They have a very good coach in Doc Rivers, the former Hawks point guard. So this is not going to be easy. But Atlanta's win on Sunday in Game 1 did at least take the home court advantage away from Philadelphia, and now it's in Atlanta's court, literally. They have Game 3, they have Game 4 in State Farm Arena in Atlanta, and they have the chance to take control of the series by winning a couple of these games, and then going back to Philadelphia for Game 5 and seeing what they can do. There is no doubt that the Hawks have been playing very good ball of late, and Trae Young is the main reason for that. Trae Young basically has to go off for the Hawks to win games in the playoffs, as he did in the Knicks games and also in Game 1 against the Sixers. But there are other players like Bogdan Bogdanovic, Kevin Huerter, John Collins that have to play well, and Atlanta would really be served if DeAndre Hunter got back from his knee injury and could play. He's a very good defensive player, and we know that the Sixers have the ability to go off offensively. So if Hunter can come back on Friday night in Game 3, that would help Atlanta a great deal. This Atlanta Hawks team is probably not ready yet for what they're doing. They're probably not this good, but they're kind of riding with the wave right now. It's a sign of things to come. This team is set up for a lot of success moving forward. And win or lose this series, they're going to be in great position moving forward in the next couple of years with a very good young nucleus. But the experience they're getting right now is very, very good for whatever is to come. And along with that, they could still win this series.